Hey there, friends. Welcome to Jami Jo Sells Wax here on YouTube. I am so glad that you stopped by for our warmer review today. Guys, my name is Jami Jo and I am a Scentsy consultant. I have been working with Scentsy products for almost 17 years now. And in that time, not only have I smelled a lot of fragrances, but I have seen tons and tons of warmers. Today, we are going to be talking about the warmer called Constellations. So this is a fabulous warmer if you enjoy stargazing, if you are into Zodiac, perhaps Zodiac signs, perhaps you would like this. It's just overall a beautiful warmer. Now, this kind of takes me back to when my daughter was born. She's 24 years old now, but way back in December of 2000, she was born and we did the nursery in suns and moon and stars. And this would have been ideal for her nursery. But like I said, that was a long time ago. We're not living in that house anymore. Whatever. She does love Zodiac stuff though. So she loved this warmer when she saw it. Let's look at all the details of this warmer. First of all, we're just going to start with the main part of the warmer. This is a ceramic warmer and it is painted ceramic. It does have a nice gloss to it. You can see that some of the light holes, I don't know what else to call them, like vent holes in the warmer are star-shaped. But I also see a lot of the detail on the warmer doesn't have a hole completely through. Like some of them do, but some of them do not. Let me show you specifically the moon. So they've etched into the side of the warmer on this. I know it's hard to show on camera, but there's like an indentation there, and it is the matte ceramic underneath. So I have a feeling that when we plug this in, that moon is going to glow. All of our tabletop warmers have a cord. They have a toggle switch on them, and there are different wattages of warmers. This one takes a 25 watt light bulb. It does come with the clear light bulb, but we're going to play around with some of the different colored light bulbs as well. Let's take a look at the dish. It's just a basic glass dish. Inside there, we can see the number 4. I need to get like a piece of paper. Oh, there's one right there. You can see the number 4 right in the middle there. That means that Scentsy recommends that you use 4 cubes of wax in this warmer. It's your warmer. Use as little or as much as you would like, but Scentsy recommends the use of 4 cubes of wax. That's going to be a good amount of wax. It's going to have a great scent throw. So I think that's a fabulous recommendation. Let's go ahead and plug this warmer in and take a look at it. And there we go. Plugged in, light bulbs in. All right, let's do the drum roll with the toggle switch. It's not going to show great with my light on, but I'll turn that off in a second. Okay, so I was correct. This does glow through here. It does glow through a lot of this. I'm going to turn my light off so you can see it a little bit better. How beautiful is that? Now, here's one thing that I can see that you cannot. Perhaps I can do it with this. Yeah. So since there are different sizes of star vent holes and even the little tiny constellation holes in there, you're going to have a beautiful pattern on your wall with this warmer. And that is one thing that I think is overlooked a lot with warmers is the different pattern throws that happen on the wall. So you have quite a few different options here as to what you want to be displayed out in front and also what you want your pattern to be on your wall. And absolutely gorgeous warmer. I love how all the stars are really bright white, but when you look at that moon, it has that yellow tint to it. It's really interesting how they can do that when they make warmers. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off for a second, change it out to a different light bulb. We have several different colors of light bulbs that you can purchase. They are an add-on purchase and you get 3 bulbs for $5. I'm going to let that cool for a second while I talk to you about the light bulbs. I have a couple of them here that we're going to try, but we have several colors. We have pink, green, orange, red, blue, and purple. So those are all different light bulb options that you have that you can purchase. And you can get those in 15 watt, 20 watt, or 25 watt. This is a 25 watt warmer, so I'm going to use a 25 watt bulb. I'm going to start out with orange. I think that is going to be really interesting, especially on the moon part of this warmer. So I'm going to check out how the orange bulb works in here. I don't know. Maybe it would be good for like Halloween time, because when it's lit up, the warmer itself is a bright blue, but when it's lit up, it kind of takes away from the color of the warmer. You more see the color of the bulb, so it almost looks black. You guys can see that on camera. It looks the same here in person. So perhaps an orange bulb would be fun for Halloween time. Kind of a little spooky look to your constellation warmer. Let's give the blue a try. You just never know how these color bulbs are going to work in warmers, because the design of the warmer is so different between different warmers. So let's try the blue. Ooh, that is gorgeous. It brings out the blue of the warmer. Ooh, I like that. I absolutely love that. It is gorgeous. What an interesting look. I think it's a winner. Let's go ahead and try the green. It's sitting here. You guys are hanging out with me anyway, so let's give it a try. Not sure that I would choose green for this warmer, but like I said, it was sitting in front of me, so let's give it a go. All right. See what we got here. I mean, it's okay. Meh. I love the blue. I really just love the white one as well, though, because it plays around with the moon shape and then all the different stars. Just depends on what look you're going for. I just wanted you to know that you have some flexibility in changing the look of this warmer by changing out the light bulb. I'm going to go ahead and put that regular light bulb back in there. Now, guys, hopefully you know, if you're popping on here, you know how Scentsy works. But the warmers and the wax. So you get a warmer of your choice. You choose whatever wax scent that you want. I have freshwater sage in my hand, but we have at any one time between like 80 and 100 different fragrances. So choose your fragrance. And like I said earlier, Scentsy recommends 4 cubes of wax. So those break apart just like an ice cube tray. You pop it down in your warmer. That light bulb in this warmer is going to melt down that wax and put off an amazing fragrance in your space. Now, after a couple days, that fragrance is going to start fading away, and that means that it's time to change your wax. I say a couple days. There's a lot of factors that play into it. What fragrance you've chosen, whether it's a strong or a light fragrance, how many cubes of wax you've used, even factors like, is it by an air conditioning vent or under a fan? Different things like that can play into it. The humidity of where you live. So there's a lot of different factors that play into how long a fragrance lasts. But when it starts fading away, you just grab a cotton cleanup, or you can even just use cotton balls. I like the cotton cleanup because the wax doesn't get under my nails. So I just take the cotton cleanup with the wax fully melted in the warmer. You're just going to gently drop that down in there. Let the cotton cleanup soak up that old wax. Give it a couple of swooshes to get it off the edges, and then you're going to toss that away with that old wax on there, and it's time for new wax. It is important that you don't add new wax to old wax. That just dilutes it down, and it's not best practices. Change your wax, fully change your wax. Remove it, toss it in the trash, and put your fresh wax in. Guys, speaking of wax and warmers, I want to let you know about a deal where you can save some money. If you want to get this Constellation warmer, it is a $45 warmer. The best way to do it is to grab that warmer and 6 different Scentsy bars. When you do that, you can do a combine and save package deal and save 10% off of all of that. So it's a fabulous way to get started with a brand new Scentsy warmer, is just to pair it with 6 new Scentsy bars. And that is totally mix and match on there. You can get that deal when you jump over to my website, which is JamiJoSellsWax.com. It's down in the description of this video. But if you have any questions, feel free to text me. You can reach me at 918-888-9690. You can also text me if you're interested in having an affiliate link on my website so you can earn discounts and freebies. Or if you are considering adding Scentsy as a business to your life, perhaps it's just to feed your addiction and get those discounts and rebates. Maybe it's a hobby where you want to make a little extra side cash, or maybe you're looking at really making some cash. All of this is possible. Just shoot me a text. Happy to answer any questions, and I would love to mentor you along the way. Guys, I am very pleased with this warmer called Constellations. I hope you enjoyed it too. My name is Jami Jo, and I'm here to make your nose happy.